All right, welcome to the MUIR presentation. If you are not familiar, the MUIR system is going to be replacing the MSA and the TD affiliate area. And tonight we're going to be doing a showcase of the steps in how to rate a tournament on the new system. And I'm going to have Corey put in the chat. First of all, this is not a Q&A. If you have questions, we have a support email set up that goes to Corey and Member Services, as well as our IT department, as well as Mike Nolan. And I definitely want to mention Mike, as he has decades of managing this system, well, the old system, and has been integral in implementing the new system. And I want to show appreciation on behalf of US Chess for all of his hard work. We have a link to put in the chat. Corey, if you would drop the previous YouTube link for the MUIR presentation, it will show some of the search features as well as just basics of what to expect in the system overall. And we will get started. Let me share my screen. We have a link under new.uschess.org, information, new members. If we scroll down a bit, we will find how to submit rating reports. And we've got the new rating report here, which when I click, it's going to take me to the guide of how to rate tournaments. And I've gotten a lot of questions on this. So I first start with the steps of what do you need in order to rate a tournament? So you first need to be a member in good standing, and you need to have a login set up. So once you're able to log in, you've verified your demographics, you'll find your member page with your information, and you need to be authorized under an affiliate or have your own affiliate. And purchasing an affiliate is much like getting a membership. So say, for instance, for myself, under my authorized affiliates, I have Florida Chess Association and Palm Beach Chess. I click into one of those as steps to get to tournaments. So what else do I need in order to rate an event? Member in good standing, need to be a certified tournament director, and we have guides on that as well, which if you're following from YouTube, I'll have all the links for everything that I'm saying down below in the description. And you got to be a current safe play status and authorized affiliate. So once you've got those steps, we're going to head over to the new system. And the first step, I'm going to sign in, and it's going to use the same login credentials for my membership page. Now let's go through the process of creating a new event. So when I click all, this is going to list my previous events that have been rated. So when I click new event, for my old school tournament directors, I think you'll like this first step, that no longer do I have to put in TD, TH, and TS one at a time. I'm just going to drag and drop, and my 3 files are good to go, ready to import from your favorite pairing software. I'm a Swiss Sys man myself, but there are WinTD people out there, of course. And when I hit import, I'm going to have my MUIR demo tournament, and we're going to go through step by step. So first round, I've already populated a tournament, and it's got 2 sections. It's got a blitz section as well as a quad. And most of the information is already filled out. So we're going to go through this, as there are some errors in this, and I want to highlight what the errors are going to look like, how to fix them. And then the second go around, we're going to create a tournament from scratch and put in data, as roughly 20% of our 1,300 tournament directors are still manually putting in tournaments, and want to showcase how to do that, so there's absolutely no confusion. So event, we've got our date populated. I've got my location, West Palm Beach, Florida. And if you're looking to delete an event, say you're just running a test in beta, you have the delete event button on this first page here. Next, I'm going to go to directors. And the information that you're already used to filling out on that single page, it's all here. It's just in sections. So Chief TD, I'm able to put the information in. My affiliate. And if you have any assistance with the event, you could put them in here, as well as if it's a FIDE rated event, organizer. So I can click next here or come over to sections. So I have section details. The first section is going to be our Blitz tournament, and it's going to be game in 5. I like how we've got it set up to where you have these nice pop-outs explaining different rating categories, how they work. Thank you to LEGO folks on that who are also on the call. Now, when I come back out of that, if it's an online tournament, we can toggle online here, format, and you don't need to forget participant coding, but I'm going to purposely leave this blank to show how it's going to highlight the error later once doing the validation. If it's a Grand Prix, team event, FIDE rated, and if you have multiple sections, you accidentally create an extra one, you can delete the section here. Now, as I'm going forward, we've got the directors specifically for the section as well as assistants, and then the results from games. And since this is already populated, I won't go into too much on putting in data, but as I click, we have drop downs with color allocation that happened as well as the results. And we will get more into this later. And YouTube, please don't block this video, because last time I did one of these, said I was giving personal demographic information. These are all adults. These are all US Chess staff members. So don't take the video down, please. Now, we've got our Blitz results. Next, we can go to the open quad, and it's the same steps as before with the general information. I'm leaving the participant coding blank again, just to highlight, and we can delete the section, directors, games. So now I'm going to go to the validation report. So it's validating, and it's given me some errors here. So once I've ran the validation, it's saying, I did not specify the participant coding. So I need to go back and do that. And it turns out that one of our staff members, shame, has an expired membership. So we need to update the membership in order to get this tournament rated. In order to fix participant coding in details, it has this nice highlight telling me that I have forgotten to do this. And being it's all adults, it's a non-scholastic event. So I could fix that in both sections here. And as I fix it, those errors are going away. And as I won't be purchasing a membership for Devon at the moment, we'll just go ahead and go to our fresh tournament, absolutely brand new, and we'll put in the data step by step, all the way to rating the event and purchasing it. So I'm going to go to new event, and this time I'm going to start blank. And test. I've got my location again in Florida, and I automatically populate United States. I believe I'll get an error there if I leave it like that. So pay attention to that 3-letter code, USA. Now next, I'm going to go to directors, and we'll say there's multiple ways to find. I mean, I know my number, 12893033. I can be found that way. Or if it'll populate, sometimes it takes a moment. Maybe I can put in, let's try it. Oh, here we go. And then affiliate, I don't know that number off the top of my head, but I'm going to do pawn beats chess, and boom, pops right up for us. Didn't have any assistance, and it is not a FIDE rated event. So we're going to make this an open, and we're going to select today's date as the start and finish. Time control, let's make it standard rated. We'll do 90-30. It's not an online event. It is a Swiss participant coding. This is going to be an adult event. No Grand Prix, no team, no FIDE. And next. Don't need section chief. I believe that automatically populates. And now we need to add some players for our event as we're manually putting it in. So first, let's search my name differently this time. I could put in the number, but there we go. And add next player. Let me move Zoom away again. And this time I've got a few IDs ready. Let's see if we pop up this way. And there's Eric. And keep in mind that the speed is likely, because it's beta and data is still being imported, it will be faster in the future if you're manually putting in information like this. And adding our fourth player. Helps if I hit search. And I believe everybody's going to be from a different state, so we may get a warning about distance. And we've got our 4 staff members. Somehow I ended up with an extra player here. How to get rid of that, Corey?
No problem. If you scroll over on the bottom of the edit player, there should be a delete. You should be able to.
Or here?
Oh, yep, right over there. Sorry, I know it was over in the edit player field. So yeah, one of the great things about the new system is that you are able to go ahead and delete if you have players who end up forfeit no-shows, any other reason, accidents, you just remove it. No need for the no-show player ID anymore.
Now it's time to put in some results from the event, and I've got round 1 here. I can add in future rounds by clicking there. It may disappear on me as I go through, but I'll come back and I add the rounds. And if I want to delete rounds, relatively straightforward process. Have the ... remove round if you so choose. So I am playing, let's say, playing against Corey in round 1. And sorry, Corey, I'm going to be winning this one. And then Eric is playing against Rick. And sorry, Eric, higher rated players seem to be winning so far. Then let's say I decided not to play round 2, unplayed, and I was supposed to be playing Rick. So he'll get a full point bye. And Eric and Corey. Let's see. Looks like Corey won that one. And then finally, I have to play Eric here. At least I believe that's the way the pairings would go. And then Corey is playing Rick. And big upset in the last round. So we have our results. And if you're looking to put in other results as well, we have this drop down here, win, loss, draw. And we've got our forfeit results and the other results as well. Strongly recommend playing around with this in the beta, which that link will be down below as well. Now, next step, we need to validate. So as I come to validation, no errors, no warnings found, as everybody's current, all the results made sense, etc. So now I'm going to go to submission. Part for prize reporting, if it was a class event, and any submission comments, if there's any errors, this goes to staff. Compliance check. Calculates the cost for me. Also gives spots for promo codes. Then I am ready to pay. And because it's beta, I won't be paying and rating this event, but it will take you to the same process for completing payment as it typically would, what we're already used to. So that goes through how to rate a tournament, putting information in manually, as well as using our 3 files, or as Mr. Kevin Pryor has said, the 3 wise men. That's when he's training TDs, he uses that. So that does it for a bit of our presentation here.